What's up, up? There we go. Toggle. What is up? What is up, you upset stuff? Just make sure I'm good here. Yep, cool. Sweet. Don't do this stupid shit. There we go. Oof! Oh! Oh, hey, dog. Excuse me. Hello, hello. Hello, you goof. Hello, hello. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. You sweet little thing. Yes, I shall give you hugs. Goof. There you go. Silly dog. Hey, brother. Hey, dude. Alright, I noticed you, like, sent that message literally right when I pressed live. So, I was like, oh, well, I can't respond to that. Not right now. Honest. Okay, this rat is not going after the bagel. That is in his trap, and that makes me sad. You're dragging that bagel for your own victory and treat there, buddy. And now you're just like, nah, fam. You don't want that? Come on. Playing Bioshock? Nice. I'm about to replay the bursts of caffeine go in my brain so you can wake my ass up. That's about what I'm about to play. There we go. There we go. Okay. Got a bunch of those songs and videos uploaded, so finally got all that shit going down. I've already sent the notification that you went live. You sent it, and then it didn't got notified. Well, at least YouTube's notifying. And I'm sure I probably did a little notification spam for people because I uploaded like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nah, about, yeah, 6 videos last night. And I haven't even uploaded all of them. There's still like 2 more I need to upload. But I'm still trying to figure out what the fucking band's name were again. Or, well, not the band's names again, but at least like the songs. I mean, the band names I'll eventually figure out again, but I'm trying to figure out at least some of the songs. How many dead cops did you see? Millions! Millions of dead cops. They were everywhere. Wait, someone commented on one of my videos already. It says somewhere around 420, somebody singing sounds like Will Ferrell. Wait, is he talking about, oh, whoops, hold on. Like, wait, is he meaning, like, the, guy from MDC, or is he, talking about, like, someone in the crowd? Yeah, it was. I think it was. I think you're talking about, like, some of the people that were in the crowd, and I think just the overall song. This is the last song they played. They even hauled to Texas, talking about how it's like a racist Klan backwoods fucking place. That's why I love that band. They just don't give a fuck. They will just, like, be super overtly, you know, like, political with their positionings, and just don't care about, like, you know, beating around the bush with it. But to be fair, I mean, it's honestly better that way, sometimes. At least in punk. Punk's more just about being kind of blunt and just in your face with it. It's like what this thing called figure of speech and like symbolism and all that. So the only comment you got, dude. These were uploaded last night. I don't expect them to all of a sudden have like hundreds of comments or something. In fact, most of the time, videos I upload from live shows don't usually get comments, but I don't really care about that. I'm actually surprised I got a comment already. You sure about it? This from what it says on my notifications. Yeah, that's pretty much the one so far. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, you can now start spamming comments on them? It boosts the algorithm, so I don't care. Sure about that? Oh. Now you post another one. Saxophone is deadly sexy. I'm just gonna put a heart on that comment. I'll pin it, but you definitely get the heart. And she is. I've also listened to some of their other songs. They are just kind of like almost like kind of this like groovy like boo-wop punk almost. Kind of like psychedelic, kind of like gothic groovy punk. Which is what I mean, like, it's, like, punk has got so many random little varieties within it, because it's kind of built like that, almost. Like, obviously, there's that raw, like, punk sound, but then, like, it just, like, these days, I mean, there's such, like, a, like, kind of post-third wave revivalists, at least in Portland, for sure, like, that, there's, like, a strong mix of, like, all sorts of, like, kind of, like, Hispanic Latino stuff, like, fucking groovy, like, kind of blues, like, kind of boo-wop shit. It's fucking awesome. And even, like, kind of, like, it did just, like, kind of, like, pow-wow drum stuff with 1876. Which is actually what they call themselves. They call themselves pow-wow punk. Which, they're really fucking cool. I checked out some of their, they have a couple music videos, actually, and I was just like, oh, shit. Read a theory that blew my mind. If the earth was actually flat, cats would have knocked everything off by now. Yes. Like, every fucking kitty would essentially knock everything off at a certain point. They already are trying to do that now. Like, they're pretty much, like, already on the level of, like, we must knock everything over on Earth. Even if it's the last thing we do. Just a nutshell of a cat right there. And conquering the world as well. My YouTube is now literally ran over by, literally it's been overran by The Sopranos. I'm not even kidding, because, like, I watched, like, 1 or 2 videos of, like, a Sopranos character getting whacked, and now it's, like, half of my feed is, hey, Sopranos character's getting whacked. Wanna see? Property closed 2 weeks. Yeah, you told me about that last night. Which, fuck yeah. I'm just gonna get 50. Yeah, well, yeah, I know this. We were talking about this last night. we already, like, went on about how, like, your stepdad should probably, get less money, but then I realized he was only getting 8 instead of, like, 20, because he has to pay off mortgages. The battery sucks. Dude. It can't be that bad. Yeah. 3 killed in a hate crime at Dollar General in Florida. Oh well, that's just great. I like how I'm like, I wonder what the news is for today. It's that, and oh wow, then Adalia is a hurricane that's going to go into Florida. So, Florida's just getting fucked. And I wonder how much the Saints gonna like play off that shooting as like, oh, that's just a lone wolf rando. We don't tolerate this, even though we're doing everything we can to pretty much make this worse. My fucking nose. Shit. Alright, hold up. Come on. Come on, bitch. Ugh. Nasty. Ah. There we go. Ugh. Little Caesars we went to had the fattest set. The Little Caesars we went to had the fattest ass man I've ever seen. Like a guy with like just a fucking dumper. So you never. Well, I mean, I'm trying to figure out like what that looks like, honestly. Just because, like, I mean, you know what? I think, honestly, I don't think I want to imagine that. Because it seems like, you know, it would probably be, like, straight up, like, you know, probably, like, the biggest fucking, like, Walmart-looking fuck ever. It's like double D cup titties sticking out of his rear. Oh my fucking god. What the fuck? Here. Let's see what's going on here for a dude. Let's see what's going on for Sunday. And he was the manager. The manager, oh, well, you know what? I guarantee it's because a lot of his diet is probably, like, at least to a certain extent, like, heavily built off of fucking, you know, Little Caesars. I'm pretty sure a lot of what's going on in that, you know, dumper of his is probably Little Caesars. Maybe feel things I'm having trouble figuring out. I mean, was this dude, like, some sort of, like, you know, big fat ass, like, well, obviously, but I mean, like, a literal, like, actual, like, chonk? Like a Walmart-looking dude, or was he just, like, a regular guy who just straight up somehow had, like, a fat fucking dumper? Now I'm confused. Now you're making me wonder. He looked pretty fit. And yet he had, like, just had a huge dumper. So what? What? Now I'm confused. I mean, because at this point now I just kind of feel like, you know, it might just be like some sort of like secret fit femboy dude. Thick Miguel's oversized ass. His ass is not double D. And also, like, I didn't even notice that up until you started mentioning something about that. Like, what is there some? Is it what? Oh my god! I guess there's another thing I've yet to figure out. Ay ay ay. Is it just like kind of casually, naturally in the whatchamacallit, the fucking show or movie? It's just like he's got that number. I'm trying to figure out how gay I am. Well, evidently, you obviously got some sort of like bi or pansexuality going on. I mean, it's like, if anything, it's one of those things where it's just like you'll probably eventually just kind of realize it over time. Like, when I found out I was bi, it took me a while to kind of figure out and set, like, you know, what my interests are in. And even then, you know, could probably be subject to change. I need to get out of here. Weren't you just at, like, you know, a national park yesterday? Which, by the way, you probably could have went to the whole event, by the way, because there were actually a couple people that were injured, you know, from obviously some other thing, and they decided to say fuck it, you know, and go to the show anyway. There's actually like a lot of different places where you can sit down and stuff too. But obviously you're at the forest enjoying the sights. Besides, getting out of the cities, honestly, you know, sounds like a fucking vibe. I think I might pancake some cool trans folk and wouldn't mind anyone. Well, me neither. See, like, it's honestly at this point, I just kind of like interchange, you know, like bi and pan at this point for me. At least when it comes to myself. Just because, I mean, it's just kind of whatever. Didn't have the money to get in. I would have, it's only $20. I would have fucking paid for it. Honestly, I spent a lot of money on shirts and shit. Actually, one of them is right here. This one, this band was doing like some sort of a donation charity fund. So basically, it was like any donation you could get a free shirt. So, get this. Pretty fucking cool logo. Actually, I like it. I feel like I'll give me a wedgie if given a chance. Probably not. Maybe, I don't know. Thirsty little thing. Good lord. So noisy. I like how he's just like so damn noisy for just drinking water. Dang, he must have been thirsty. Just damn near drank all that water. Holy shit, bruh. It's like halfway full and you're just like, gulp. Just gonna gulp right all that up. It's all mine now. I swear, if you start batting at that, I'm just gonna get annoyed. It's like, I'm still thirsty even though I just drank a bunch of water. I'm starting to think this dork, like, is one of those, like, critters, you know, that will just, like, eat but not necessarily know when to stop after a certain point. Well, he does, but just one of those dudes where it's like, if he's slightly hungry, he'll just go, just chomp down. A friend of mine on Facebook changed his name to Jesus Christ, has been getting hell harassed for it. Evangelicals can't take a joke, can they? Well, of course they can. Especially if it has something to do with their religion. They fundamentally cannot handle that. It's like basically the equivalent of like one of the biggest sins because you're taking the Lord's name in vain and all this other shit. It's been posting DMs and they're nasty. Yeah, because like realistically there's no real sinister evil and hate thing Christian love. And that's the example of it. Honestly, if you can, like, edit maybe the names out or something and send them to me, I'd be curious to read them. Oh, no, you tell that man to let you jerk your meat. Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah, there's, like... Dude, if he keeps barging in your room, tell him to fucking quit doing it. Like, that's this part, that honestly, like... This is the reason why I've never considered being his roommate or anything. Because, like, dude, that motherfucker will just barge in. It's like, bruh. Like, what if I'm doing something that, you know, I don't necessarily want you watching or running into or bumping, like no. Hell no. Honestly, at a certain point, I just say, you know what, fuck it. And just be like, alright, I'm doing this. You barge in, well, guess what? This is what I'm doing. Like, quit barging in, you fucking idiot. That's why you guys don't remember without permission. Just, you know, honestly, at that point, you know, yeah. You know, make him regret it. It's like, hey, if he keeps barging in, then it's gonna keep seeing your dick. There you go. Maybe you should learn how to, I don't know, knock next time. Because even if you knock, even if it does kind of disrupt the mode, you know, or the moment for a second, it's nowhere near as much, because you could be like, not right now, or give me a minute, or whatever the fuck. Like, at least you can, like, you know, kind of give a little extra time before they're like, yo, bruh, or some shit. But, you know, like, at least with that, you can be like, no, you're coming in when I want you to. Fuck you. Oof. I just wish you would knock. Like I said, just say fucking and just like every time he barges in, like literally like go like face front of him, like, you know, face forward towards him and just fucking do it. Be like, hey, I'm doing this, go away. Just straight up, be like, you see me doing this, walk off, fuck off, quit barging in. Because I think Venom's right. Yeah, he'll probably stop pretty quick. That was a sign I used to hang in my door whenever I was getting busy, said men at work. Well, there you go, there's at least something, I think. Because, I mean, shit. Hamburger Rebels bomb. What type? Is it like the beef pasta? It's like the ground beef and the pasta one? Because that one's fire. And the good thing about hamburger helpers, hamburger helpers, at least the good thing about that stroganoff, that's a good one too. But the good thing about those is that they're basically just a base. So, I mean, if you want, obviously, you can, you know, kind of add stuff to it if you really want to. Or if not, you can just kind of, you know, keep to what it is, and you still get something good. Because what we do is, we would usually get those sometimes, you know, for dinners, but what we do is just, like, kind of, like, double up on the ingredients with other shit, and just, like, make a huge fucking thing of it, and add some other stuff in it. Like, we'd add, like, you know, some extra onions and stuff, you know, some other veg and stuff like that, and, you know, to actually make it like a pretty good feast. Use ground turkey instead of beef. Ooh, turkey stroganoff. Actually, it doesn't sound bad. It sounds kind of good. If it was so hot, I would just take off. Yeah, honestly, the one thing that really kind of sucked about going to the block party yesterday was it was fucking hot. Especially in the quarter world, dude. That venue, like, I mean, it's a good venue, but they need to figure out how to get some fans in there or something, because holy fuck, did I felt like I was overheating in that thing. Beef's expensive these days, turkey's half price. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really been, like, you know, buying meats lately, but I've been... Yeah, but I'll see the receipts of what my dad gets, because he will sometimes. And, yeah, like, honestly, beef, even around here, is, like, a little, like, what the fuck? I mean, it's not, like, horrible, but, you know, just because, like, you know, there are a lot of, like, cattle farms that are around here in the local area. well, not like, you know, this area specifically, but like regionally in Oregon and stuff too, especially with like Tillamook and like the Willamette Valley and shit. So, you know, I'm sure a lot of, you know, the meat that, you know, at least around here, you know, is probably more sourced, you know, regionally around here. But, I mean, all in all, it's just like, it certainly is like bumped up a bit. Even like for other meats, like chicken and shit. It's just like, bruh, what the fuck? Like, who wants 10, like, who's gonna, like, who really wants to spend $10 for, like, an 8-piece chicken? It's like, so, like, every piece is, like, more than $1. Because the whole point was for it to be significantly cheaper than, like, you getting them individually by the piece. That was the whole point. And now it's practically, like, no fucking different, but the way to justify it is that they rake up the prices, you know, for individual pieces ridiculously. Like a wing, you know, like fried wing or a baked one, which aren't big, by the way. They're like, they could sometimes be pretty tiny. Like, you're lucky if you get like a big, you know, wing or some shit. Like, that's like $1.30 or $1.40 actually. And then a fucking leg is like $1.80, you know, instead. It's just like, huh? Like, I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. And honestly, the price of a breast would shock you. It's like damn near $3. It's like $2 and it's like 80 something or some shit. And it's like, and honestly, for a chicken breast, that is not fucking worth it. It's like, I mean, unless it's like some gargantuan, like ridiculously oversized chicken, but at that point, I wouldn't know if it's like, you know, naturally done that way or if it was like pumped up all shit, which I'm pretty sure we know the answer to that. Pretty sure it'd be the latter. Alon's son is making his appearance. Oh. Yeah, he probably woke up not too long ago, too. Here. Want that? Did you just straight up, like, sniff your fucking, like, food and just walk away from... Okay, whatever. What a weirdo. It's like $8 for a tube of beef, $3.50 for a tube of turkey. $8 for a tube of beef? I mean, that doesn't exactly sound ridiculously expensive, but I mean, it's just like... I mean, honestly, there's a little bit, I mean, there's a little bit of a price hike on that one. What other t-shirts you get? It's this one. Obviously I got my own MDC shirt, which is actually, some of them are in the car right now, but, I got, this one. What the fuck else? I got a shirt from 1876. Oh, hold on. Maybe I can just fucking, you know, give me a second. Is the car unlocked? What? Is the car unlocked? What? Oh. Oh, never mind. They're all right here. This is one.
Unless there's something else you got to put there, I got the keys.
Yeah,
It's really it's always locked.
So stupid. Okay, cool. Okay. Never mind. Ugh. I also got this MDC shirt, which has a bunch of stormtroopers, which I thought was pretty fucking cool. It's kind of like a play on to their, you know, like to one of their more original albums. And then this is the band, this is the 1876 shirt that I got, which has this cool, like, badass looking indigenous chick on there. So it's those, and then this one, and then it's the Volume Block Party shirt from the event, which oh, that's right here. Oh my god, this thing is still wet from last night, dude. This thing has been fucking soaked to oblivion. That's how this is what that one looks like. And it has like all the bands and everything that were playing and shit on the back with all the little bars and venues that we were at. So it's this one, that one, 4 shirts. Got 4 fucking shirts at this event. Well, 5 because I also got one for you, Harley. So whenever you happen to swing yourself by, or maybe I can have one of the homies and drop it off to you. Because I did find one that I think, you know, is at least close enough to what you were kind of wanting, where I'm like, you know what, I think he would like it anyway. Because it does have cops on it, and they're being very oinky looking, so. Man, honestly, if I had like some extra funds, I would have gotten like some of their like some of their patches and stuff like that. Because I mean, I was just like, man, their shit just looked like too damn good. If I told her to bring Harley the shirt. By the time you get here, you would probably like not let you. What one did you get me? Do I have it in here? I think I might have it in here. Hold on. Actually, hold on. Yeah, it's actually in my room. Hold on. I was just trying to think about where I had it. Alright, anyway. So it's this one. Says MDC, then you got, you know, the big fat American Baron with his fucking, his little, like, goose stepping piggies. And holy shit, I'm getting spammed a lot of links. Alright, I'll check these links out. Says YouTube basically has, like, fuck all going on. Oh my god. What is on he feet? Huh? What the hell? He has like little kitty flip-flops on? What the fuck? How's that cat not like ridiculously butthurt out over that? Being like, what the hell? Hell no. Cat got fucking like little flippers. What the hell? What the hell does fearfully mean here? Oh no. If you wait, what? What? Thoughts on abortion? If it's God's child, why not give him full custody? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, is it this? Oh, it's this whole stupid quote. For you reform my inward. So, I bet the guys, their fiddles ruffled first. Huh? Okay, whatever. What is this at? Oh my god, wow.
Altar boy's called in sick today. How would you like to fill in for him in the choir?
Well, okay. But only if God will kill a bunch of babies for no reason.
That's not a problem. God does that a lot in the Bible.
Oh, hey, what do you know? There's every fucking verse. Psalms 135, verse 8. Leviticus chapter 20, verse 9. 2 Kings, chapter 6, verse 28 for 29. There's Exodus right there. And then Genesis. Oh, so even in the first. And then Proverbs, Exodus again, Psalms again, Mark, Matthew, Jeremiah, Leviticus again, more Psalms. Wow, in Psalms they love massacring babies. Proverbs, Samuel, Numbers, Hosea, Deuteronomy. Yeah. Oh, more Psalms. Dude, in Psalms they love slaughtering babies. It seems like, you know, for chapters 136 to 138, you could literally go anywhere in there and be like, hey, God loves slaughtering babies. Because apparently there's a lot in there where they like to slaughter babies. I was looking at most have all the shirts. That was the one you're looking at? Nice. Alright, so I kind of had a hunch. Like, I was thinking either that or like the Millions Dead Cowboys one, but I was like, that one kind of fit for me a little bit. You know, a little more so, but, you know, out of all the ones I was looking at, I was like, if I was Charlie, which one where I feel like he'd be looking at the most? And, you know what? I know you. I know you enough to where I kind of got that hunch right. Where did my leg go? Where's my lighter? Oh no! Bruh. What did I just do with it? Oh, it's on the ground. Know me way too well. Well, I mean, you know, how long have I known you? Since, like, what? Jesus Christ! Actually, don't make me think about that. Because I'm gonna realize it's over a fucking decade. Oof. Long time going on right there. Anyway, there's some more links. You found my domain. What's going on here? Blood Moon. What's going on with this? This basically just kind of looks like... This kind of looks like, you know, some shit that I would see after, like, you know, in the music video from Gloryhammer, Keeper of the Celestial Flame. Because basically it looks like Zargothox's Citadel. Like, I'm not even kidding, hold on. It, like, it actually does look very similar. Where... Okay, here we go. Here, hold on. I mean, it's actually kind of similar a little bit. See? It actually kind of has a similar vibe. Similar vibes, dude. Similar vibes. Yeah, those are... Yeah, the vibes feel similar. Though, to be fair, it's probably because it's all kind of, you know, built around that, you know, like a commonality, you know, of, you know, fantasy and shit, where you have, like, the evil, like, you know, shit and stuff, you know, that's, like, right there in the center where the, you know, Dark Lord is and all that shit. I feel like that's gone both ways, though, because I know too much about it. Well, yeah, that's true, too. Half a decade? For about half a decade? Yeah, seems accurate. Will we have as my domain? Sure. I'll have to fight Zargothox for it, though. I mean, for the other one, I'm assuming that's up for grabs. I mean, because that's not his. So I'm assuming that one's free grabs. So I'll take that one, yeah. And, yeah. Ooh. Ooh, this looks good. Ooh. That looks delicious. Mango tart. Mango tart pie? Ooh. Or mango lime tart. Ooh, dude, that sounds good. I kind of want one right now. it looks delicious. It does look delicious. I would just, like, absorb all of that. Anything roast sense, I'm legally obligated to find gross. What if it's, like, the most blandest fucking thing in the world? How long have I been popping your streams for? I don't know, probably about when I started doing them off and on. Because, like, I know that, like, yeah, I've seen around, like, when I've been doing them off and on and stuff when I first started, but I think, you know, at least on a more consistent level, I would assume probably, I don't know, probably when I, like, a couple years ago, I don't, honestly, you know, like, half the time it kind of morphs around, because, I mean, I've also seen you in other communities, like with DFF especially and shit, so I've always seen you around, basically, for the most part, you know, at least when it comes to, like, DP back in day, or DFF in this case, so it's kind of, like, hard to gauge, really, on that one, to be honest. Be like Mr. Reeves. Well, that, I mean, yeah, honestly, I don't know. Because I feel like I've been doing them before you actually were, like, totally aware of it. Just pop in and out. Yeah, I mean, you pop in and out, so I'm trying to, like, it's kind of hard to gauge in my mind. Because I had to think probably around the time I, you know, started doing them. Maybe not right off the bat, but at least maybe, like, once you kind of saw, you know, tune in and be like, oh, I guess he's doing these. Oh, let's check these out. But, at least for, like, I know Venom was around at the start. Obviously, Stoney was. And Joe Malone, which I haven't seen in fucking forever. I have, like, an odd feeling that he might be, like, just a lurker now. Just be kind of quiet. So during the Twitch days. You were there before the Twitch days. I never saw watching your streams. I've always been here. You've just literally always just been in just, like, you know, part of the code of my channel. Damn. Brutal. There was the one weird guy who turned out to be a transphobe loser. Oh, yeah. Because he went on, like, the whole, like, weird Troonie thing or whatever the fuck. I actually have at this point unbanned him, so if he does come back, you know, it's kind of an open chance, you know, to be like, hey, it's, you know. Because frankly, I mean, I couldn't tell if he was trolling or not, but considering that he was just, like, pretty, very heavily consistent with that, I mean, it's just like, yeah, I don't know. I'll give the one grace of being like, okay, get the one chance. But if not, then it's like, no, fuck that then. Forgot his name now, Jamie Whisper. You just need some good gick or mussy. So, dude, for real, dude. Gick or mussy. Oh my god. You know what, man? Maybe you should have said, that's a nice girl. Like, you should have said, that's a nice gick, bro. Oh my god. Holy shit. What the fuck? That's a new one to me. Or would that be Wick? Ooh. Yeah, because then it could kind of be a play on to the whole, like, you know, dip your wick. I kind of like that. Like Wickles Pickles. Is that a real brand name? Or are you just being silly? What you doing, Bubba? Yes, it's a brand name. Okay, I'm looking it up. Oh my god, it's a thing. It looks more like it's a recipe more so than an actual brand. Oh wait, no, okay, yeah, it is. There's somebody that's, you know, like holding one of them up and eating them. I'm a man of my pickles. I do like pickles, so I probably would have those. I don't think I've seen them around here though, so it might just be a regional thing. Which, boo. So touch on the new variant. Should we do lockdowns? No. Then okay, get vaccinated. No. Wear a mask? No. Practice social distancing. Why are you restricting my freedom? Dude, I mean, it's just because, like, they're so fucking gung-ho to have, like, any form of control in their life that they have to basically make everyone else suffer for it. Which the thing is, it's just like, knowing just America in general, like, I really doubt any of those things are really going to be happening anyway. At least when it comes to, like, trying to enforce that shit. I was mentioning from last night, honestly, like, realistically what might happen is, like, some states might try to encourage, you know, vaccinations or, you know, and, like, you know, social distancing policies and stuff, but they probably can't do, like, some actual enforcement, you know, or whatever the fuck. Hey! Here, hold on, I might want to just want to make sure. Yeah, okay, hold on. Oh, you tired, thank you. Not much control in the dying ward. Not much control dying in the ward. Yeah. I mean, there isn't. I mean, like, but do you think some of these people care? Like, some of these people, you know, back when the, you know, COVID was at its peak and shit, like, I mean, a lot of them, you know, like, basically were literally, you know, threatening, harassing a lot of these nurses, doctors, literally as they were dying of COVID, denying it to their literal last fucking breath. Like, some of these people were that fucking delusional with it. If I can wear a mask because it gets in the way of my hair, but at the same time, I guess warm. Yeah, I mean, I don't like it either, especially if just, like, you know, with my workplace stuff, it gets kind of hot and stuffy. I mean, I don't really necessarily mind, like, gator masks and shit, or, like, bandanas and stuff, but obviously those are not exactly as good. Never mind, suburb. I mean, no shit. I mean, it's just like, you know, I mean, it's just one of those things where, honestly, I mean, all, you know, at least at this point, because the U.S. sucks, I mean, it's basically just like, you can't really do what you can as an individual to try to, like, you know, prevent it, you know, from getting it yourself, or potentially spreading it. So, just, you know, like, keeping up with boosters stuff, you know, try to social distance, and, you know, if there is, like, you know, a high spike of, you know, COVID going on, then, you know, just wear masks and shit. Yeah, update your, you know, vaccines and stuff, which I probably should do that here pretty soon. Seriously. Do a little time check here. It's we'll have 3. Ugh. Couldn't wait until a new variant is confirmed for the strain. Yeah, well, I guess that's probably better, because if you get a, you know, booster, but it hasn't really exactly, you know, been updated for this new variation going out, then, yeah, it kind of wouldn't mean much. haven't had shit since they were giving it out like candy. Well, I mean, I'm sure you can, you know, find like, you know, a clinic or something like that, or even like a pharmacy that, you know, is giving them out or something. Sure, there's bound to be something. But, you know, to be fair, Alabama sucks, so who knows? Wait, all my shirts have been free, or yours not. They're expensive now. Wait, what? Wait, what? You pay $80 for a shot. What the fuck? Wait, what? 80? Yeah, wait, what the fuck? You have to pay in order to make sure that you're safe? What the? Wait, huh? Dude, fuck this country, man. What the fuck? That is beyond insane. Stop being in free shot program. Dude, what the fuck? That's just insane. Why? Because Alabama sucks major dick and America sucks major dick because, you know, we're just like a for-profit hellhole industry. That's basically why.
Yeah.
I was ready to get my shots free at fucking Kroger. Yeah, and at Safeway, I'm pretty sure they're free. At least they are for employees. And I'm pretty sure they are for regular people too. Like, they're... It's one of those things where, at least around here and shit... I feel one of those, they don't care. Oh yeah, because that is totally being pro-life. You know, it's only care about the babies and stuff, mostly the unborn ones, because we're fucking psychopathic. And then, you know, once you're actually born, we really don't care. Unless you're very old, because then you're our voter base. Looked at on the effects, started my arm feeling kind of weird, I didn't have any issues. Me neither. But a shot protects the babies. And the elderly. Well, I guess they're the only ones who are allowed to get it because of that. Even though young people, you know, getting it would help even more. But Republicans are not exactly known for being sane. But anywho. Good, at least, call it good, at least for the rest of this afternoon now at this point. I'm sure this conversation will come back up later tonight too, honestly, just considering the, absurdity of this. And plus, you know, honestly, maybe, you know, while I'm gone, you know, I could look up maybe some data or some information about this type of shit. Because, I mean, obviously this is starting to become kind of a thing, a little bit, again. So I think it's actually kind of good to kind of look at some of the data and information about it, right, you know, so... You know, it could kind of give us a little more insight, too, about what the fuck, you know, is all going on with that, so... That'll be my little homework while, you know, I'm at work. So, anyway, let's call it good for now. So, peace out, and I should see y'all in that next one, so...